Now, the team's only been on the field for what, about 10 days, something in that range? They started last week that they've been on the spring practice field?
It's now day 2. It's only
Oh,
been
it's only day 2. Okay, my bad.
And it's been intense. Max Johnson got the first reps. He will be quarterback 1. I don't know if this is what the message or what the behind-the-scenes vibe is exactly behind this, but I feel like Coach Orgeron is telling us straight up his approach here. I don't think there's anything to this. A ceremonial vibe of, here, Max, we'll give you this because you got us 2 wins, but this is really Max's job type of vibe. I don't think there's anything to do with that. I think he is literally like, you know what? The best man wins. Iron sharpens iron. Just go out there and compete. Whoever's going to win that job is going to be damn good because they will have gotten through Myles Brennan, his best shot, Garrett Nussmeier's best shot, Max Johnson's best shot, TJ Finley's best shot. Whoever wins that job will have to have, let's put it this way. Let's be blunt here. Whoever does not get this job will probably have to transfer because of just there's so many. If you look into the careers of so many of these guys with the timing and with if they want a career in the NFL, a lot of these guys will need to jump ship if they don't get that job, at least 2 of them. And so I think you're going to get the best shot from everybody. And I think because of that, it's going to maximize LSU at the quarterback position through that anyway. I think that was what was lacking last year with LSU was a true quarterback competition. Everybody knew it was Myles' job. It was kind of just a coronation. And Myles was fantastic. He did more than enough to win those first 3 games. Our defense, unfortunately, did enough to lose us those games 100 times over.
Who's the best quarterback based on what you've seen?
Ooh, the first name that went right into my head was Myles Johnson. Myles Johnson, a mix of Max and Myles.
Yes.
They're tied for me, man. I feel like Mad Max Johnson brings something that is just LSU has not had from a quarterback, where he is that true dual threat, where his arm is fantastic. If anybody watched his passing performances against Florida, against Ole Miss, just disgusting. Also against Auburn, he torched the Auburn defense with a bomb to Kayshon Boutte. It was sick. He came off the bench and cleaned up a lot of messes for LSU. He stuck his head in the fire in the prism of pain that was 2020's season, November. Especially the news was just horrible left and right for LSU. And during this time, with a lot on the line for the LSU program, I don't know how much was on the line for LSU's program. I don't think drastic decisions are going to be made, but as far as optics, as far as recruiting, as far as program continuity, momentum, LSU had to have those wins against Florida, against Ole Miss. And when it came down to the choice between TJ Finley or Max Johnson, Coach O put his faith in Max Johnson. That says a lot. And now he has put Mad Max Johnson in as QB1 for the first snaps because of he said he's 2-0. He's the only quarterback who's 2-0 on campus right now. And don't get too caught up in that, because Myles did a lot. He did enough to win those first 3 games as well. And we'll see. The best man will win this job, but it is very intriguing because everyone's expecting this coronation of Myles. You know me. I've been saying Max Johnson. I've been saying Max as well. I do have respect and love for Myles as well as a quarterback, but there's something that Max Johnson brings that can beat Alabama.
This makes me want to go back and look at all the biggest games for LSU last year against the best opponents and judge these quarterbacks. I know I'm not going to have the time to do it, but that's what I want to do. Maybe I'll stay up till like 5 a.m. and I'll go on YouTube and I'll watch the Ole Miss game and the Mississippi State game and the Alabama. Just watch all of them. See what I think.
I think you'll come away thinking, wow, TJ Finley has so much talent. He has so much arm strength, ability, pocket presence. But the way Max Johnson manipulates a pocket, the way he can extend the play, the way he can actually throw these brilliant passes on the run against the grain, with guys in his face, against the blitz. He was tremendous on fourth down, 6 of 7 on fourth down opportunities with 3 touchdowns, including a rushing touchdown and 2 passing touchdowns to Kayshon Boutte on fourth down in one single game against Ole Miss. Just madness. Back-to-back 300-plus yard games, ending with a 435-yard game. Max Johnson, he's a madman out there. I feel like you roll with him. But at the same time, this is early forecasting by me. The competition, I want to see it play out. I want to see who the best guy is in June and July. But right now, if Coach Orgeron once said, if they want us to play in a pasture at 3 a.m., we will be there. So right now, tonight, if there were a game against Alabama, against Saban's Alabama, in a pasture at 3 a.m. here in our backyard right here, there was a game, LSU, Alabama, I would start, if it were up to me, Max Johnson.
And if there was a game in the pasture there behind your house, I would expect that you would give me a ring, of course, line, get in touch with me, because I would want you to hold out the cell phone to give us some video of that. And we broadcast it live here at the Voice of College Football.
Oh, yeah.
With your commentary.
It'd be intense.